Well, Britain's Foreign Secretary says failure to seek engagement with China would show weakness rather than strength. James Cleverly made his comments in an interview with the Financial Times on the eve of his trip to Beijing. He rejected calls to declare China a threat, saying he plans to tell Beijing that Britain welcomes Chinese investment and is open for business. Our correspondent Li Jianhua reports.
James Cleverly will be the highest-ranking British official to visit China in 5 years, since the UK's former Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt went there in 2018. Tensions between the two countries have flared in recent years over a range of issues, including Hong Kong and the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. But economic ties remain robust. China is still the UK's fourth-largest trading partner, and experts say both sides now want to further stabilise their trade relationship and find other areas of cooperation, including climate change and artificial intelligence technology.
Apart from the trade talks or the economic involvement, there are lots to be discussed. We have the climate, the COP28 upcoming, so obviously climate will be top on the agenda. The UK is going to hold the first ever summit on the safe use of artificial intelligence, which is AI, in November, and I'm sure these kind of talks in terms of how both the UK and China and the world can engage in a more, kind of build an international consensus on the future of AI will be also on the agenda.
In a speech earlier this year, James Cleverly said a key pillar of British government policy would be to engage directly with China, and that failing to do so would be a betrayal of national interest. Last month, he met China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi, who said both parties should show their responsibility as major countries and jointly tackle global challenges. However, Cleverly's words stand in sharp contrast to those of the UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, who in his first major foreign policy speech last year signalled the end of the golden era relations between China and Britain. Those sentiments were reiterated at the G7 summit in May, when Sunak said China poses the biggest challenge to global security and prosperity. There is much to discuss and much interest in whether any new agreements will be reached, deals which can go some way towards improving relations between these two countries. Li Jianhua, CGTN, London.